My name is Cliff Franklin, and my job here is officially teaching support technician, but my official job is actually overall coordinator for the first year teaching labs. What I like about the job, I thoroughly enjoy working in a tertiary institution. There's a lot of energy, a lot of intelligence, a lot of bright people around. It's great fun working with them. It's great fun working with people who are willing to learn. People in first year tertiary especially, just soak up knowledge. It's great to be able to teach them. Plus working in physics, we get to play with some really cool stuff. We get some big toys here, things like liquid nitrogen we get to play with, we get to show students. Some of the big lecture demonstrations we have, like the Big Bang, where we discharge a capacitor, a few million watts of energy going through milliseconds. Things like that, yes, and some big parabolic mirrors. Get to use the telescope we have for the astronomy for students as well. I came here as a student to a bachelor's degree in physics. I was always been very keen in physics and or geology. I did both at university, did a Bachelor of Science in Physics though. When I left here, I joined the Air Force, worked for a few years as a pilot. Once I finished that, I went off and did a couple of things. I worked as a health inspector for a year or so, which was quite interesting. And I worked in industry for an electronics firm working as quality control. One of the coolest demonstrations I do, and I've done it quite a few times now, but I always still think it's really cool, is using liquid nitrogen to cool down superconductors and to levitate magnets. So if I pour some liquid nitrogen over here, this black disc is a superconductor, and when it cools down and is working, it will expel magnetic fields. So if I put a permanent magnet on top here, and it stops boiling. The magnet will sit there and levitate, and you can rotate it in midair. And I've done this many times, and I still think it's pretty cool. It's always fun. Okay, what we have here, under here, is a very large capacitor, and what we're doing at the moment is charging it with around about 30,000 volts through the mains. It's going to be about 5 minutes to charge up, and then when we flick the switch, we're going to discharge it through these copper wires here. Now there are 6 very slim copper wires, 6 strands of wire. They're not nearly going to be enough to be able to handle the voltage coming through. The capacitor is going to have probably around about 6 million joules of energy attached to it, and it's going to discharge at about 1 millisecond. So there's going to be a mighty big bang as it goes through.